Tybee Island, Georgia. A beautiful vacation spot. Sun, sand, seafood, and if you look really closely at the water, a 7,600-pound thermonuclear hydrogen bomb capable of vaporizing everything within a 2-mile radius. Yes, you heard that right. Since 1958, the U.S. Air Force has been playing the world's highest stakes game of hide and seek with a Mark 15 H-bomb. And spoiler alert, the bomb is winning. The year is 1958. The Cold War is chilly. Elvis is in the Army. And the U.S. Air Force is doing what they did best, flying giant planes carrying doomsday devices around just to flex on the Soviets. Meet Colonel Howard Richardson. He's flying a B-47 Stratojet bomber. On board, he has a crew, some coffee, and oh yeah, a Mark 15 hydrogen bomb. For context, this bomb is roughly 100 times more powerful than the one dropped on Hiroshima. So, naturally, the safest place for it is flying aimlessly over Georgia at 2 a.m. No, not the Georgia in Soviet Union, the one in America. Enter Lieutenant Clarence Stewart, flying an F-86 fighter jet. He's on a simulated combat mission to intercept the bomber. The key word here is simulated. Unfortunately, Stewart's radar decides to take a nap. He doesn't see the massive bomber until, bonk, Stewart's jet loses a wing. He ejects safely, presumably thinking about how much paperwork he's going to have to fill out. Meanwhile, Colonel Richardson is wrestling with a bomber that now FLIs like a shopping cart with a wobbly wheel. He needs to land immediately. But there's a small problem. If he tries to crash land with a 7,600-pound nuke on board, the bomb might get upset. And by upset, I mean it might turn Savannah, Georgia into a crater. Richardson makes a call to the tower. Hey guys, minor issue. Can I drop the giant apocalypse egg in the ocean so it don't explode? The Air Force says, go for it. So, at 7,200 feet over the Wassaw Sound, bloop, down it goes. No explosion, just a splash. Richardson lands the plane safely. He gets a medal. Everyone cheers. Except for the part where we now have a hydrogen bomb sitting in a public waterway. The next morning, the Air Force sends 100 Navy divers to find it. They search for 10 weeks. They find plenty of things. Old tires, boots, maybe some Civil War cannonballs. But no nuke. Eventually, the Air Force looked at their watches, shrugged, and said, it's probably fine. They declared the bomb irretrievably lost, which is government speak for we quit. So, is it dangerous? The Air Force says the bomb didn't have its plutonium capsule installed, so it's just a really heavy pile of conventional explosives and uranium. However, some declassified documents suggest it might have been a complete weapon with the plutonium core included, which is comforting. Experts say as long as it stays buried in the silt, it's safe. But if someone digs it up, well, let's just say the real estate prices in Savannah will drop significantly. So, if you're ever diving off the coast of Georgia and you stub your toe on something metal, maybe don't hit it with a hammer. This has been Archive America. Remember, what happens in Tybee stays in Tybee, usually because it's buried under 15 feet of mud.